Great day, everyone, and welcome to our virtual class in BOM 6304 Business Research. We are now in week 3 of our trimester, and the topic for this session is about management feasibility. At the end of the session, the students will be able to understand the different types of organization chart, understand what is a job description, identify the components of a job description, and understand the different benefits entitled to employees. So we start with the organization chart. An organizational chart graphically represents an organization's structure, highlighting the different jobs, departments, and responsibilities that connect the company's employees to each other and to the management team. Organization charts can be broad-based, depicting the overall company, or can be department or unit specific, focusing on one spoke on the wheel. Most org charts are structured by using the hierarchical model, which shows management or other high-ranking officials on top and lower-level employees beneath them. So other types of charts include the flat org chart, the matrix org chart, and the divisional org chart. So we will take them one by one so that you can select which type of organizational chart is applicable to your business. Let's start with the hierarchical organization chart. Hierarchical structure is typical for larger businesses and organizations. It relies on having different levels of authority with a chain of command connecting multiple management levels within the organization. The decision-making process is typically formal and flows from the top down. This is an example of a hierarchical organization chart. So according to hierarchy, from top to bottom, on top we have the CEO, who is Paul Smith. Normally in businesses, the CEO is also the president. So under the CEO are the different levels of, or the different vice presidents. So for vice president of operation, sometimes you call it chief operating officer. So VP for finance or the chief finance officer is Linda Jones, VP of marketing, and you have the person responsible, VP of engineering, VP of IT, VP sales. So first hierarchy is the top CEO. The next level is the vice presidents. And the next level will be the directors, managers. So under the chief operating officers, mentioned director of operations and director of production. Of course, inside the operation and production, meron pa rin siyang mga unit-specific organization chart. Sino yung mga under sa directors? Sa CFO, under niya ay controller. Sa marketing, under ang search marketing manager, email marketing manager, tsaka webmaster. So kung itong mga managers to, meron silang mga under na staff. So dito lang pinapakita yung until manager position. So VP of engineering, ang kanyang under ay programmers. All of them are programmers. For VP of IT, si Mark Romney, under niya ang systems administrator na si Kristen Bellamy. VP sales, si Scott Burns, under niya si account executives, mga si Justin Malley, Sarah Petrovich, si Arthur Walker. So it graphically represents the organization. So top to bottom, ang communications, maglalabas ang CEO ng mandate, ng directive, didistribute sa kanya-kanyang department. operations, finance, marketing, engineering, and then yung direction, ibababa, i-disseminate sa mga directors or managers, and then ibababa sa kanilang respective supervisors and staff. And this is how hierarchical organization chart works. Ano naman yung flat organization chart? Flat organization structure is defined as an entity where the top management is in direct contact with the frontline salespeople, employees at the floor level, as well as the customers. In such an organization, leadership is decentralized, and there is no role and responsibility of the mid-management levels. The purpose of a flat organizational structure is to have very little hierarchy so that everyone becomes adept at handling whatever work comes their way. The department head, meron siyang mga managers, at hindi lang nakikiconnect na siya, hindi lang sa managers, at pati na rin sa mga staff. So each of these managers may kanya-kanyang staff under the department head. So kanya-kanyang responsibility. It looks like the hierarchical, pero it talks about a specific department. At based on our definition, yung department head pwedeng kumausap sa manager, pwedeng kumausap sa staff. Kasi very flat. Hindi ito porque ikaw ang manager, sa'yo lang yan. Porque ikaw ang manager, sa'yo lang yan. Okay lang yun kasi sa organization, under mo sila. But in terms of the department head, lahat yan may access siya because the organization is a flat organization. Next is matrix organization. Ano itong matrix chart? It is a project management tool that is used to analyze and understand the relationship between different people. To put it simply, a matrix chart illustrates relationships between two or more variables. In the case of an organization's team, they are used to illustrate reporting structures where teams and employees within them have two or more managers. Yeah, nakakalito naman yan. Okay, tingnan natin. Sabi niya, project-based. Okay. So, ito yung ating typical na hierarchical chart or flat chart. The general manager, may production department headed by production manager. Ito sa finance department headed by the finance manager. Marketing department, finance manager. Research and development manager. Now, for example, meron tayong project A. Ano yung project natin? Mag-i-introduce tayo ng bagong product and mag-create tayo ng ad hoc team. So, isang mag-handle ng project, pero siyempre represented by the entire departments. So, meron siyang representative from production group, representative from finance group, representative from marketing, represent from R&D. O bakit? Kasi magkakaroon tayo ng new product. Kailangan natin ng personnel from the research and development para ma-determine natin ano bang tamang produkto, ano bang specification ng product. And then, pagkatapos, paano yun i-manufacture? Kailangan natin ng input ng sa production group. So, may representative from production. So ano na tayo, naka-decide, ito ang bagong produkto natin i-introduce o paano natin siya ipoproduce. Ayan. Saan tayo kukuha ng budget? A budget ay kailangan meron tayong representative from finance group. Ganito kailangan namin budget to introduce the product, to produce it, manufacture it. Ganito po ang number of units ng target. At paano natin ibebenta? Paano tayo i-market? Ito, sasagutin niya ng marketing group. So for each project, meron tayong tiny organization representative of all the departments. Meron tayong project, kunyari project, meron tayong event. Meron tayong event. So, event natin, kailangan din natin ng research and development, marketing management, yan. So, kailangan natin ng lahat ng representative. O magkakaroon tayo ng strategic planning. So, strategic planning, kailangan dyan ng representative again from production, finance, marketing, and R&D manager. So ang matrix organization ay ginagamit sa project management. So may mga ad hoc projects na kailangan ang mga representative. Although itong mga ito sa production department, ito yung kanilang chart. Under the production manager, merong mga staff. Under finance, meron siyang staff. So all of them are still reporting to their own manager, pero may kanya-kanya silang ad hoc responsibility. Yan ang matrix. So top, column, and horizontal. Last, ano ba yung divisional organization chart? The divisional structure is a type of organizational structure that groups each organizational functions into divisions. These divisions can correspond to either products or geographies. So, i-divide down natin sa geographies. For example, anong division yan? O, Metro Manila, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. O, each of those divisions may kanya-kanyang organization. Pero lahat yan under one umbrella organization. Or different products. Tingnan natin. Each division contains all the necessary resources and functions within it to support that product line or geography. For example, its own finance, IT, marketing, and departments. A multi-divisional form or M form is a legal structure in which one parent company owns subsidiary companies, each of which uses the parent company's brand and name. So, M4, multi-divisional form. Yung division nila, hindi lang division, ay kanya-kanyang kumpanya. So, for example, ang San Miguel Corporation, meron silang foods division, meron silang beer division, meron silang kung ano-ano man yung ibang division nila, subsidiary companies. The divisional structure is useful because failure of one division doesn't directly threaten the other divisions. In the multi-divisional structure, the subsidiaries benefit from the use of the brand and capital of the parent company. Let's see as an example. Ito according to product line. So, yung CEO nag-handle, ang kampanya niya, may different product lines. Merong health products, may beauty product, may food products, at may sarili siyang admin and finance. Yan. So, doon sa health, beauty, and food, may kanya-kanya silang research and development. May kanya-kanya silang tao. May kanya-kanya silang manufacturing. For example, yung health manufacturing plant natin nandun sa isang lugar. Yung beauty manufacturing natin nasa ibang lugar. It doesn't necessarily follow na sa isang lugar lang sila. Kasi nga, divisional. It could be separated by geography, separated by product line. In this case, product and geography. Health, beauty, and food. Pare-parehong merong finance department. Pare-parehong may marketing department. Paano yan ima-market ang health products, ang beauty products, ang food products? So, ang customer service, iba-iba rin yan. Tapos sa admin and finance, meron yung human resource, procurement, finance, communications, training and safety, tsaka legal. This is a divisional, sample of a divisional organization chart. So, kailangan sa ating management feasibility, we have to finalize or decide on ano bang gagamitin nating chart which would represent our organization. It doesn't necessarily to be big. Kung tatlo lang tayo, di tatlo lang yan. Isang head, dalawang kapwa kung ano yung roles nila sa business. Okay. Let us move on to job descriptions. Kasama kasi rito, kung sino-sino man yun, for example, kung sino-sino man yung nasa research and development, kung sino-sino man yung nasa manufacturing, nasa finance, dapat meron yung job description. Ano ba ang gagawin ng isang human resources manager? Ano ba ang gagawin ng isang human resources supervisor? Ano bang gagawin ng human resources staff? So different position requires different job description. Yan ang pag-uusapan natin. Ano ba ang job description? The job description should accurately reflect the duties and responsibilities of the position. When well written, it produces a realistic picture of a job and answers the question, what does the person in this role actually do. Ayan. So job, describe ano ba ang kanyang job? Ano ba ang gagawin niya? The job description contains sufficient information to describe the major responsibilities and essential functions as they exist today. Ibig sabihin kung ano yung kailangan ngayon. They provide the information necessary to classify the position, not the person. For example, merong incumbent. Hindi ka magbabase doon sa qualification sa ginagawa ng incumbent, ng person. Kailangan yung job description pertains to the job itself, not the person. Thus, they are incumbent neutral and not based on any specific quality of an incumbent such as knowledge, skills, abilities, performance, dedication, loyalty, years of service, or degree. So the document should not include every detail of how and what work is performed so that it remains useful even when minor changes occur. For example, a description of a financial management. So finance manager, job description, lead the entire finance and cash operations, billing, collecting, pricing, accounts payable, payroll, tax, treasury, intercompany, all the finance and cash operations of the company. Support management with standard and ad hoc financial reports, which will give important insights for better decision making. Lead the process for the preparation and analysis of the OR's financial plan and annual operating budget and long-range plans with emphasis on effectiveness, efficiency, and cost conservation. Another job description is drive positive net income and positive cash flows for the company, implement strong internal controls without sacrificing business partnering, lead, develop, and mentor the entire, kung ano yan, HDSI, kung yun ang company nyo, finance team. So qualifications. The finance manager should be a CPA board passer, certified public accountant. In terms of years of experience, 5 to 7 years of relevant experience in financial management at a managerial capacity with strong operational and audit background. So knowledgeable in financial modeling, statutory reporting, and tax management, possesses excellent communication skills, strong-willed, resilient, self-starters. So yung kanyang qualification, ayan, skills and soft skills. Finance manager. Ano ba ang components ng job description? So, in summary, ito ang nasa ang components ng job description. The job title. Ano ba yung general task? Yung the job description nga, yung description, the general task. Location, where is the job based? Does the employee sometimes have to work elsewhere? Responsibilities, duties and responsibilities. Immediate boss. So kanino siya magre-report? To whom the employee reports? Relationships with other people within the organization. Who, if anybody, reports to the person who does the job? O sino yung mga isusupervise niya? Sino yung nagre-report sa kanya? So hindi lang kung kanino siya nagre-report, sino-sino yung nagre-report sa kanya. Kasama na ang qualifications or skills the person must have. Kasama rin ang salary range. Meron commission, bonuses, and other perks. Special demands. The description should inform if, for example, the job involves heavy lifting or exposure to extreme temperatures, extensive travel, prolonged standing. These are also special demands. Goals and objectives. The descriptions may also include goals that the employee should aim for in the future and candidate temperament. The employer needs to explain what type of personality succeeds in the job. Also, what type of person succeeds in the organization. These are the complete components of job descriptions. So, for each job title, gagawa nyo ito. So, each job position. Kaya kung meron kayong sa Marketing manager, may marketing supervisor, may marketing staff. Lahat yun, gawa nyo ng job description. Lastly, we move on to the employee benefits. Siyempre, kung kayo ay magtatayo ng sarili nyong kumpanya, mag-hire kayo ng employees, ano-ano ba yung mga benefits that are due to them? As entrepreneurs, when you hire employees, they are entitled to various benefits that can be summed up in 3 categories. Ang employee benefits, 3 category. Employee minimum wage and additional pay due to varying factors like holidays or overtime. Leave benefits, which are paid absence from work, and mandatory government contribution. Unahin natin yung employee minimum wage. So wage and compensation, employee minimum wage. The government has outlined the minimum wage per region. So the Department of Labor and Employment, they have the table of minimum wage per region. Meaning sa NCR, for example, NCR, the daily minimum wage is 537. Sa Region 4, pwedeng 400 per day. So each region has its corresponding minimum wage. So kung saan tayo nagtayo ng business, kung ano yung minimum wage effective as prescribed by law, we have to follow the minimum wage. Ano-ano pa yung binabayaran? Siyempre, overtime pay. Overtime, the service beyond the scheduled regular working hours. If we are requiring, the law says 8 hours a day. So, we are 8 to 5. Pinag-work natin sila ng 5 to 7. Overtime na yon. And they are entitled to overtime pay. Premium pay. Overtime pay din ito. Pero tuwing rest days and official holiday. Pinag-work natin sila during rest days. Kunyari, ang rest day nila ay Sunday. Pinapasok natin, may additional work. Bayaran natin sila. Ang tawag doon, premium pay. Holidays, kasama rin yan. Pinapasok natin, we have to pay them premium. Kunyari, ang ating production, manufacturing tayo, merong shift. May morning, may mid, may evening, and then go back to morning. Yung evening shift, meron diyang shift differential. Any work between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m., yan yung night shift differential. So yung mga call center agents, meron silang yung graveyard shift nila, meron silang night shift differential. Dagdag yan sa minimum. 13th month pay. Ito sabi din ng batas. Sa monetary bonus mandated by law. Kaya 13th month, for every year of service, equivalent to 1 month of service ang ibibigay na 13th month sa empleyado. Pwede yang i-divide. Kalahati ibibigay ng May or June, kalahati ibibigay ng December. Or pwede isang bagsak sa December. 13th month pay. So, para pang Christmas. Separation pay given to employees terminated from the company. Sabi ng batas, kapag nag-work naman sa'yo ng 5 years or more, bigyan mo ng separation pay. For every year of service, minimum or at least 1/2 of the monthly salary. So for every year of service, merong matatanggap na separation pay at least 1/2. So kung generous ang iyong kumpanya, kung ikaw may-ari, generous ka, kunyari, nagtrabaho ng 10 years sa iyo, tapos resign na siya or gusto niya mag-early retirement, separation pay. So, pwede mo siyang bigyan ng minimum 1/2 for every year. So, kunyari 10 years, kunyari 9.5 years. Sabi ng batas, yung 1.5 years considered as 1 year. So, bali 10 years yun. So, if 1.5 per month, so, equivalent to 5 months of separation pay. Retirement pay. Upon the age of 60 years or more, an employee who has served at the establishment for at least 5 years may be granted a retirement pay equivalent to at least 1/2 month salary for every year of service. So para din tong separation and retirement pay. In terms of leaves, so service incentive leave. An employee who has worked for a year is entitled to 5 service incentive leave with full pay. So every year, meron kang 5 service incentive leave. Parental leaves. So maternity leave, paternity leave, solo parent leave, ayan ay binibigay din ng batas. Kuyari, mga anak ka, you have 2 months, ngayon parang in-extend pa nila 3 months. Kung ikaw ay tatay, you're given ilang days. Days lang, hindi naman ikaw papagaling. For solo parent, meron din yung mga parental leaves. Special leave benefits for women. Yan. So, meron din silang specific benefit. Bereavement leave. 3 days. Kung namatayan ng immediate family members. De minimis benefits. So, ito yung mga iba-ibang mga calamity leave, rice subsidy allowance, transportation allowance, clothing allowance, laundry allowance, daily meal allowance, other goods that are not monetary. Yan ang mga de minimis benefits. So kasama rin dito yung sick leave tsaka vacation leave. Mandatory government contributions. So, ayan. So kasama sa mga employee benefit ay social security system. An insurance program set by the government for all wage earners from the private institutions. So SSS for private, for government employees, GSIS, Government Service Insurance System. Sa atin, Social Security System for private institutions. So ito ngayon, employee benefits, merong portion na binabayaran ng employer, merong binabayaran ng employee. So hati sila sa premium sa bayan. But the employee is entitled to insurance, social insurance benefits. PhilHealth, health insurance program for private employees, providing financial aid and service privileges for healthcare. Again, ang PhilHealth premium, yung bayad, buwan-buwan, ay pinaghahatian din ng employer at saka employee. So ang PhilHealth ay depende sa salary bracket. So it is about 2% of the monthly salary. So 2% sa employer, 2% from the employee. It's total of 4%. Pag-ibig, also known as the Home Development Mutual Fund. Pag-ibig is another form of national savings program and the financing office for affordable shelter. So pag-ibig, ang ibig sabihin ng pag-ibig, sasamahan ng industriya, bangko, ikaw bilang empleyado, at ng gobyerno. Kaya pag-ibig, pagtutulungan ng industriya, bangko, ikaw bilang empleyado, at gobyerno. So pwede kang mag-savings, magkaroon ng savings program. Pwede ka nang mangutang, mag-loan ng housing. Okay? And that covers our management feasibility. Thank you very much for listening, for joining. So we will have our question and answer portion later on. I just have to end this lecture. So thank you for joining. Keep safe and God bless.